I was publishing my previous book, did well in Russia, and I was very proud to be publisher because my publisher, she's in exile and she's a fierce critic of Vladimir Putin. But then still she said that this was dangerous for the team that was left in Russia because of, the kind of allegations that I make in the book, that it contains names of, like a lot of Russian intelligence officers and, politicians and so on. And maybe also some sort of things about the secret workings of the Russian intelligence that was not so well known in the West. So in any case, she decided that her only option was to censor it, and then I said, no, thank you. I didn't think that was going to happen. I think that, and until this book was started, even before the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and at that time, it was still possible to publish like Putin like books that were openly critical to Vladimir Putin and the Russian regime, but that has changed since then, And my editor, and I still have a lot of respect for her, the Russian editor, she's in exile in Europe now, but at the same time, she was telling me it's impossible, and this is dangerous for, the people who actually who are left in Moscow. And then I would say, I understand them. I understand why she's doing what she's doing, but I also think that, like, as a free writer, it's not something I can succumb to. I cannot accept this thing. I talk a lot about like how, like Russian intelligence operations are being performed in Norway and in other places in Europe. So if you're interested in that, and Norway is an important country, we even share border with Russia. So, in that sense, that's what I'm trying to do. But I also want to talk about the ambivalence here, because it's not as simple. I mean, if you go to northern Norway, for example, you'll see a lot of people who are very fond of Russia, who actually, historically, they see Russians and Soviets as